Yo, what's really going on between Lil Durk and Asian Doll? The internet's been buzzing non-stop after Asian Doll dropped those explosive claims. And now, finally, Lil Durk breaks his silence. But trust me, the truth is way darker and messier than anyone imagined. Fans are shocked, emotions are running sky high, and the drama has thrown the whole rap community into chaos. This isn't just your everyday relationship fallout. No, this story has secrets, betrayals, and family ties that are tearing everyone apart. People thought they knew the story, but what Lil Durk just revealed turns everything upside down. The family is left divided, close friends are caught in the crossfire, and social media. It's on fire with wild reactions and heated debates. The stakes couldn't be higher, and with every new detail spilling out, you're going to want to buckle up, because this rollercoaster of lies, loyalty, and heartbreak is far from over. So, if you thought you had the full picture, think again, because the truth behind Asian Doll's claims is darker, deeper, and more twisted than anyone expected. Stay tuned, because we're about to break it all down. Exclusive, raw, and unfiltered. The moment Asian Doll's claims hit social media, the internet exploded. Fans couldn't believe what they were hearing. Accusations flew fast and hard. Betrayal, secrets, even darker things no one saw coming. But then, Lil Durk disappeared from the spotlight for days, leaving everyone wondering, was he going to respond? What was the real story behind those shocking allegations? The weight was unbearable, but finally, he broke his silence. And when he did, the truth wasn't just surprising, it was darker than anyone expected. It all started when Asian Doll took to her socials and dropped a bombshell that shook the fanbase to its core. She alleged that Lil Durk had been hiding things from her, things that crossed lines no one should cross. She spoke of broken promises, lies, and even hinted at a secret past that Durk never wanted to come out. Immediately, the internet went wild. Some fans rushed to defend Asian Doll, saying she was finally speaking her truth after being silenced for too long. Others refused to believe it, standing firmly behind Lil Durk, calling the whole thing a publicity stunt. The pressure mounted when Durk finally answered, but his words only made things murkier. Instead of denying or confirming the claims directly, he dropped cryptic messages about loyalty and trust. He said, "Sometimes the darkest truths are the ones you never want to face," which left everyone guessing and desperate for answers. The social media war escalated fast, with friends and family members pulled into the drama. Insiders close to both stars started leaking what they knew, and soon enough, the picture began to unravel. According to sources, the tension between Lil Durk and Asian Doll wasn't just about personal differences. It went way deeper, tied to old family rivalries and business betrayals that neither wanted public. Friends say Asian Doll felt betrayed not only by Durk, but by people in his inner circle who were supposed to have her back. Meanwhile, Durk's camp claimed she was using the drama to get back at him for recent decisions that affected her career and personal life. The feud wasn't just romantic, it was a powder keg waiting to explode. What made the story even more intense was the involvement of Durk's family. Insiders revealed that some of his relatives were furious about the whole situation, feeling that Asian Doll had disrespected them publicly. Emotions ran so high that the family was left divided, with some supporting Durk's silence and others urging him to come clean. There were heated phone calls, private confrontations, and even threats that the media was only just beginning to uncover. One close friend of Asian Doll told us, "She's been holding so much pain inside. People think it's just about Durk, but there's more to the story. She trusted him, and when she found out what was really going on, it broke her." Meanwhile, Durk's closest allies were quick to defend him, saying, "Durk is a loyal guy, but he's been hurt by people trying to tear him down. This isn't the first time he's faced fake claims, but this one feels personal." As the story spread, fans started noticing something strange. Certain posts on social media disappeared, messages were deleted, and cryptic videos popped up and vanished just as quickly. Was someone trying to cover up the truth? The mystery deepened when a leaked audio clip surfaced, allegedly of a heated phone call between Durk and Asian Doll. In it, voices raised, accusations hurled back and forth, and pain was undeniable. Durk said, "You don't understand what you're getting into," while Asian Doll fired back, "I'm done being your secret." The internet was buzzing with speculation. Was Durk hiding a past that could destroy his reputation? Was Asian Doll telling the whole truth, or just part of it? And what about the people who seemed to be caught in the middle? Their friends, their families, and their loyal fans. The drama wasn't just about two artists anymore. It was a saga involving trust, loyalty, and the kind of secrets that could ruin careers. Then came another twist. Nobody saw coming. A mysterious figure, rumored to be a close associate of Durk's, leaked screenshots of private conversations that suggested Asian Doll might have been playing both sides. The messages implied she was trying to leverage the drama for a bigger payday or more attention. This revelation divided the fanbase even more, with some feeling sympathy for Durk and others questioning Asian Doll's motives. It was a tangled web of truth and deception, and nobody knew who to believe. But perhaps the most shocking revelation came from Durk himself, during a rare interview with a local radio station. He hinted at betrayal so deep it went beyond the public eye. Without naming names, Durk said, "Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones who stab you the hardest. What people don't see is the family drama, the backstabbing, the way this whole thing has ripped us apart." The line sent chills through fans, who began speculating about secret rivalries and long-buried grudges. Friends close to Durk revealed that the family's involvement was more than just emotional. It affected business deals and public image. Some family members reportedly threatened to cut ties with Durk if he didn't handle the situation carefully, while others urged him to speak out fully to clear the air. Meanwhile, Asian Doll's camp was equally tense. Insiders say she was feeling isolated and betrayed, saying, "She's lost trust in everyone around her, including people she thought were her closest allies." The emotional toll on both stars was obvious. Sources describe Lil Durk as withdrawn, often seen deep in thought or avoiding public appearances. Asian Doll, on the other hand, was said to be fiercely protective of her story, sharing selective details with trusted friends, but refusing to back down. Social media fans were split, some sending messages of support to both, while others used the situation to stir more drama, creating a toxic environment filled with rumors and heated debates. Amid all this chaos, a surprising player entered the scene, Durk's longtime producer, who publicly pleaded for peace. In a heartfelt post he said, "This isn't about us anymore. It's about people's lives and legacies. We all need to step back and let the truth come out without tearing each other apart." His words sparked a brief moment of calm, but only for a while. The drama was far from over. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get any more complicated, a leaked text exchange revealed a shocking secret. Asian Doll had allegedly discovered a hidden family secret involving Durk that explained much of his behavior and silence. According to these texts, there was a painful past trauma Durk had buried deep, something that fueled his mistrust and guarded nature. This revelation brought a new layer of complexity to the story. Was Asian Doll exposing the truth or exploiting a vulnerability? Fans started piecing together a timeline of events. The relationship had its ups and downs, but this hidden secret supposedly created cracks that couldn't be fixed. Sources close to Durk claimed he felt exposed and vulnerable, saying, "For once, the man who's always been the protector was left exposed. That's why he stayed silent for so long." Meanwhile, Asian Doll's supporters argued she was courageous for revealing the truth and standing up for herself. With tensions mounting, there were rumors of a possible reconciliation. Some insiders suggested that behind closed doors, Durk and Asian Doll were trying to work things out, seeking therapy or mediation. But others weren't so sure, saying the wounds ran too deep. The divide between their camps was widening by the day, and the public was left to watch the fallout with bated breath. The stakes were higher than just personal drama. Industry insiders warned that this feud could impact both their careers significantly. Brands were reportedly reconsidering deals, collaborators were hesitant to get involved, and the media circus only made it worse. One insider said, "When personal drama bleeds into business, nobody wins. It's a lose-lose for everyone involved." As this tangled story continued to unfold, one thing was clear. The truth behind Asian Doll's claims and Lil Durk's silence was layered with pain, secrets, and betrayal that ran deeper than anyone had imagined. The public got only a glimpse, but behind closed doors, the real story was far messier and darker. And even though the stars had finally broken their silence, the questions and doubts remained. And just when fans thought they might get some closure, new details surfaced that threatened to undo any progress. What happened next would send shockwaves through the music industry, and leave everyone questioning who could be trusted. The drama was far from over, and the real battle was just beginning. Right after those new shocking details surfaced, the whole situation took a wild turn that no one saw coming. Rumors started swirling that Lil Durk's silence wasn't just about protecting himself or the family. It was because he was hiding something bigger, something far darker. Insiders hinted at secret legal issues linked to Durk's past that had been quietly handled, but Asian Doll somehow found out about them and used the information as leverage. Fans were stunned. Was this just petty drama, or something that could ruin everything for Durk? This revelation sent the internet into overdrive. Fans on both sides dug through old interviews, social media posts, and even song lyrics for clues. Some said Durk's recent music dropped hints about his struggle with these secrets, while others thought Asian Doll's latest videos were cryptic messages aimed at calling him out. Emotions ran even higher, and the family was caught in the middle again. Durk's younger brother reportedly confronted him privately, demanding answers, while Durk's mother was said to be heartbroken over the public exposure of their family's darkest moments. Meanwhile, Asian Doll wasn't backing down. She doubled down on her claims in an emotional Instagram live session that lasted over an hour. Tears streamed down her face as she said, "This isn't about clout, it's about truth, justice, and healing. I loved him, and it hurts to see how deep the lies run, but I won't stay silent anymore." Her words hit hard with fans who had been rooting for their love story. Others questioned her timing and motives, wondering if she was doing this for attention. But one thing was clear. The drama was real, raw, and painful. Behind the scenes, tensions reached a breaking point. Reports came in about a secret meeting between Durk and Asian Doll arranged by mutual friends who wanted to mediate peace. Sources say the meeting was explosive, full of shouting, tears, and accusations. Durk allegedly said, "You don't get to rewrite my story or drag my name through the mud." Asian Doll fired back, "I'm only telling what I lived through. If you can't handle it, maybe this was never real." The meeting ended without resolution, and both parties reportedly walked away more hurt than before. Fans were glued to their screens as more leaks appeared. Some showed text exchanges where Asian Doll accused Durk of emotional manipulation and infidelity, while others had Durk calling her toxic and unstable. The public war escalated beyond social media into real-life confrontations. Sources revealed that at a recent industry event, the two barely avoided a face-to-face showdown after overhearing each other's names in a conversation. Security had to step in to prevent a scene, and the event was overshadowed by whispers about the ongoing feud. Amid the chaos, a surprising voice emerged, a former close friend of Lil Durk who went public with a detailed account of what happened behind the scenes. In a candid YouTube video, this friend claimed that the relationship was doomed from the start because of deep trust issues and outside influences, trying to sabotage both artists. They said, "This wasn't just a couple fighting. This was a war zone where loyalties were tested and people's real intentions were revealed." The video quickly went viral, adding fuel to the fire and splitting fans even more. The plot thickened when a mysterious figure appeared, calling themselves the Insider, promising to reveal never-before-seen footage and messages that could change everything. This figure hinted that there was more to the story, including financial disputes, fake friendships, and even a secret child that neither Durk nor Asian Doll publicly acknowledged. Social media exploded with theories, but the insider's identity remained a mystery, leaving everyone desperate for answers and skeptical of the leaks. To make matters worse, Lil Durk's record label reportedly grew tired of the ongoing drama and threatened to drop him if things didn't calm down. Sources close to the label said executives were worried the feud was damaging Durk's brand and hindering future projects. At the same time, Asian Doll was said to be negotiating new deals, but facing backlash from sponsors wary of the controversy. The pressure was mounting on both sides, and industry insiders warned that the drama could derail careers if not handled carefully. Amid all this, the emotional toll on both artists was undeniable. Friends revealed that Durk had been struggling with anxiety and depression, often isolating himself to cope. Asian Doll, meanwhile, was described as fierce but fragile, fighting, hard to maintain control of her narrative while battling feelings of betrayal and heartbreak. The personal stakes couldn't have been higher. This was about more than fame. It was about healing wounds that ran deep. The family drama took a surprising twist when Durk's cousin publicly condemned Asian Doll on social media, accusing her of using pain for profit and breaking family bonds. The post sparked outrage and led to a flurry of replies from fans, some defending Asian Doll's courage and others backing the family's call for privacy. The divide became so wide that some family members reportedly stopped speaking to each other, fracturing relationships that once seemed unbreakable. As the story unfolded, questions began to arise about the role of social media in escalating the conflict. Experts weighed in, saying that the public airing of private matters only added fuel to the fire, making it harder for Durk and Asian Doll to find peace. One social media analyst explained, "In today's digital age, every word, every post is magnified. It's like living under a microscope where every move can be twisted and turned into a viral moment." Fans agreed. Many said they wished the drama could stay private so the artists could heal in peace. Just when it seemed like the drama was at its peak, a shocking twist turned the whole narrative upside down. An anonymous source close to Asian Doll revealed that she had secretly been working on a tell-all project, a documentary exposing everything, from their relationship struggles to the hidden family secrets. The source said, "This isn't just drama anymore. It's about truth and legacy. Asian Doll wants the world to know the real story before it's too late." This revelation sent shockwaves through the industry, with fans eagerly awaiting what could be the biggest reveal yet. Durk's camp responded quickly, dismissing the documentary as a money grab and warning fans not to believe everything they hear. But Asian Doll's supporters stood firm, saying she had every right to tell her story on her terms. Meanwhile, the countdown to the documentary's release became the hottest topic online, with fans speculating what new truths would come to light and how it would affect Durk's reputation. Amid the mounting tension, some voices called for unity. A group of industry veterans and fellow artists reached out to both Durk and Asian Doll, urging them to find common ground for the sake of their careers and mental health. One well-known rapper said in an interview, "This drama is hurting everyone. They need to stop the fighting and focus on the music and the fans who love them." Whether their words would be heeded remained to be seen. The stakes were higher than ever, with every new leak, interview, and post adding layers to an already complicated story. Fans were left hanging on every update, desperate to see a resolution or at least understand the full truth. And while Lil Durk and Asian Doll remained the center of the storm, the ripple effects were felt far and wide. From their families, to the music industry, and most importantly, their fans, who just wanted the people they admired to find peace. As the dust settled on this chapter of the drama, one thing was clear. The story was far from over. The truth was a moving target, changing with every new reveal and perspective. And with the upcoming documentary on the horizon, fans knew they were only seeing the tip of the iceberg. The next few weeks would be critical, and the world was watching, waiting to see how Lil Durk and Asian Doll's story would unfold. The anticipation for Asian Doll's tell-all documentary sent shockwaves through the music world. But just as fans were gearing up for what promised to be the ultimate reveal, Lil Durk dropped another bombshell that no one expected. In an exclusive, emotionally charged interview, Durk opened up about his side of the story in a way he never had before. He spoke of pain, regret, and the deep scars left by the fallout with Asian Doll. But Durk said, "It's not just about me and her. It's about trust broken in every direction. Sometimes the people you count on the most turn their backs, and that's the darkest kind of pain." The interview sent fans into a frenzy. Many felt sympathy for Durk, while others questioned what he was really hiding. Rumors started swirling that Durk was planning to release his own project, maybe even a response album, to tell his side before Asian Doll's documentary dropped. While the public drama continued to unfold, Those close to both artists painted a picture of raw, behind-the-scenes chaos. Friends described moments of desperation where both Asian Doll and Durk tried to mend fences, but found themselves trapped in a cycle of hurt and misunderstanding. One insider said, "They loved each other, but the weight of everything, the secrets, the family drama, the public pressure, made it impossible to heal." This cyclical pain played out in leaked voice notes and messages, revealing moments of vulnerability, anger, and deep sadness. In one particularly intense leaked voice message from Asian Doll, she can be heard saying, "I gave you everything, but you left me in the dark. How am I supposed to trust you when the truth is always hiding?" Durk's reply, equally emotional, was, "I was trying to protect us, but maybe I just made everything worse." These raw snippets gave fans a heartbreaking look at how fractured their relationship had become, fueling debates about who was to blame. Meanwhile, the industry was buzzing with speculation about how the drama would affect upcoming projects. Durk's album, rumored to be nearing completion, was said to be heavily influenced by the pain and betrayal he had experienced. Sources close to Asian Doll claimed she was working on new music too. Songs rumored to be about the heartbreak and struggle of being caught in the middle of a storm. Some fans eagerly awaited the musical responses, hoping to get the real story through their art. The family drama reached new heights when Durk's older sister spoke out in an emotional Instagram video. She pleaded with fans to stop the hate and give both artists space to heal, saying, "We're all hurting, and this public fight is tearing our family apart. I just want peace." Her message touched many fans, but also sparked more questions about the family's role behind the scenes. Insiders revealed that several family members had taken sides, some aligning with Durk and others quietly supporting Asian Doll, creating tension that bled into their private lives. As the documentary release date approached, mysterious leaks continued to pour out. A series of screenshots circulated online, allegedly showing financial disputes between the two stars, from unpaid bills to secret investments gone wrong. The fans were divided again. Some believed Asian Doll was exposing the truth, while others accused her of trying to sabotage Durk's career. The business side of the drama added a new layer of complexity, proving this was about much more than just feelings. Then came the most unexpected twist yet, a private meeting arranged by mutual friends in an attempt to bring Durk and Asian Doll face to face, hoping to finally end the feud. Sources who attended said the atmosphere was tense, with emotions running high and past wounds reopened. Durk reportedly said, "We can't keep living like this, but the trust is broken." Asian Doll responded, "I want peace too, but how do you rebuild something that was built on lies?" The meeting ended without a clear resolution, but for some it was a sign that maybe, just maybe, healing could start. Fans speculated wildly about what was said in that room, but the media wasn't satisfied. A well-known entertainment reporter claimed to have inside info that Asian Doll dropped a shocking revelation during the meeting. Something so serious, it changed Durk's entire perspective. According to the reporter, Asian Doll confessed to having hidden parts of the story before, protecting Durk, but now wanted to come clean for good. This confession left Durk stunned and raised questions about what exactly had been concealed. As the story gained momentum, more friends and insiders came forward, adding their voices to the chaos. One close confidant of Durk said, "He's torn between protecting his legacy and wanting to be honest. It's the hardest thing he's ever faced." At the same time, a friend of Asian Doll revealed she felt betrayed, not just by Durk but by people she trusted around him, saying, "She's been let down so many times, it's no wonder she fought back so hard." Amid all the drama, a few moments of hope emerged. A rare joint statement from Durk and Asian Doll's representatives called for respect and patience from fans, emphasizing that mental health was a priority and that both artists needed time to heal privately. The statement read, "We ask for understanding as they navigate this difficult chapter. Please keep the conversations kind and supportive." This brief pause in the chaos gave some fans a glimmer of optimism, but the pause was short-lived. As the documentary finally dropped, the world got a raw, unfiltered look at the relationship's rise and fall. Asian Doll's narrative was emotional and powerful, filled with moments of joy, heartbreak, and betrayal. Viewers saw clips from private conversations, behind-the-scenes footage, and candid interviews that painted a vivid picture of a love story gone wrong. The documentary didn't hold back, revealing secrets that stunned even the most loyal fans. The response was immediate and intense. Some praised Asian Doll for her bravery in sharing her truth, calling the documentary a necessary exposé on the dark side of fame and love. Others criticized it as a calculated move to tarnish Durk's image. Social media exploded with reactions, memes, and heated debates, with the Truth documentary trending worldwide. The public was hungry for more, but the fallout was just beginning. Within hours of the release, Durk responded through a heartfelt post on Instagram. He didn't address every claim but acknowledged the pain and mistakes on both sides. We've all made mistakes. This chapter has been hard for everyone involved. I'm working on healing and hope that one day we can all find peace. The post was met with mixed reactions. Some fans appreciated the humility, others wanted more answers. The documentary also revealed new details about Durk's family drama, the hidden secrets from his past, and the intense pressure both artists faced from industry insiders. It showed how outside forces sometimes. Meanwhile, Asian Doll's camp hinted at a possible follow-up project, teasing that there was more to the story that still hadn't been told. Insiders said she wanted to address the rumors about a secret child and clear up misunderstandings that had fueled gossip. This teaser sent the internet into a frenzy, with speculation running wild about what new revelations could emerge. Fans were desperate for answers, but also wary of how deep the rabbit hole might go. The family drama took another turn when Durk's mother reportedly confronted Asian Doll at a private gathering, demanding an apology and calling her actions disrespectful. Witnesses said emotions ran high, with shouting and tears, leaving the event in chaos. The family was left divided more than ever, with some members backing Durk's mom and others defending Asian Doll's right to speak her truth. This private showdown leaked quickly, adding fuel to an already raging fire. Amid all this, rumors surfaced of a possible reunion, not just for publicity, but as a genuine attempt to heal. Close friends said Durk and Asian Doll had been in contact, working through their issues slowly and cautiously. One source said, "They're trying to find peace for themselves and for the family. It's not easy, but there's still love there." Beneath all the hurt, fans were hopeful but skeptical, wondering if this was just another chapter in a never-ending saga. To complicate things even more, a shocking legal development came to light. Asian Doll reportedly filed a confidential lawsuit against Durk, claiming emotional damages and breach of contract related to their relationship and business dealings. The news sent shockwaves through the industry, with legal experts speculating on what this could mean for both artists' futures. Durk's legal team denied the claims, calling them baseless and hurtful. But the damage to their public image was undeniable. At the same time, a leaked text conversation between Durk and Asian Doll revealed a surprising moment of reconciliation. In the messages, they talked about trying therapy and working on forgiveness, showing a side of the story few had seen before. The text read like a fragile peace offering. "I want to heal with you," Asian Doll wrote. Durk replied, "Maybe we can start over one day." Fans were moved by the vulnerability, but knew the road ahead would be difficult. The public continued to debate and dissect every move. Influencers, celebrities, and fans alike weighed in, with some calling for both artists to take a break from the spotlight and focus on their mental health. Others demanded accountability and transparency, refusing to let the story fade until justice was served in their eyes. Social media became a battleground, with hashtags trending and fan bases clashing daily. As the months dragged on, the emotional toll became clear. Friends and family expressed concern over how the prolonged drama was affecting Durk and Asian Doll personally. Rumors of therapy sessions, rehab, and even brief hospitalizations made rounds, highlighting the serious impact beyond just the headlines. The industry watched closely, hoping for a resolution that wouldn't destroy two careers, but restore some peace to everyone involved. Amid all the chaos, some fans found solace in the music. Durk's new tracks dropped with raw lyrics about pain, regret, and hope. Asian Doll's singles echoed themes of empowerment, healing, and resilience. Through their art, both artists seemed to communicate what words alone couldn't express, reaching fans in a way that only music can. And just when many thought the story couldn't get any more complicated, a leaked voice note from Asian Doll revealed a shocking confession. "There's more to this story than anyone knows. The truth is darker, and I've been protecting it for too long." The message hinted at secrets that could shake the entire narrative and change public perception forever. The internet exploded with speculation. eager to see what would come next. The stage was set for a final showdown. Whether in court, in the studio, or through a public statement, that would decide how this story ended. And as fans waited with bated breath, one thing was certain. Lil Durk and Asian Doll's saga had become one of the most talked about emotional and raw dramas in recent music history. The truth was messy, painful, and complicated, just like the people caught in the middle. So there you have it, the rollercoaster saga between Lil Durk and Asian Doll, filled with heartbreak, betrayal, family drama, and shocking revelations that no one saw coming. From silent treatments to explosive interviews, secret meetings to leaked messages, the truth has proven to be way darker and more complicated than anyone imagined. Fans are left asking, what really happened behind closed doors? Will these two ever find peace? Or is this just the beginning of a never-ending drama? The fallout has divided families, split fan bases, and shaken the music industry, showing us just how messy fame and love can get when everything is on display for the world to see. With the documentary dropped, the legal battles heating up, and new secrets teased, the story isn't over. Far from it. Only time will tell if Lil Durk and Asian Doll can finally close this painful chapter, or if the drama will keep spiraling. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about all this? Who do you believe? Do you think there's hope for a reunion, or is this feud too deep to fix? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this conversation going. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and hit subscribe to stay updated on all the latest tea in the music world. Trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep it locked here for the realest, rawest stories you won't find anywhere else.